Bloggo's POW.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Now here's a look at 4 games that I've received as Christmas presents in the past. So, the first games of Christmas past, is Ranger X. This was a Christmas present for me from my brother back in space year 1999, so maybe a full year after it was actually released. So here we go. You've got this nice little polygony intro. So let's see if I can remember how to play this. So you've got your little Mickey robot thing, and you've got these points here, and you've got this little pod thing which you can ride in, and you can transform, be part of it, and then it shoots things out the sky, so that's nice. And you've got to shoot these gun turrets which are obliterating that city in the background, as you can see. This is a really cool little effect, I do like that. And I've got 5 of them according to the map at the top to destroy. Oh look, there's another one. Actually losing quite a bit of energy there. You've got 3 buttons. You've got a special weapon button, backwards fire, forwards fire, and jump and fly is done by pushing up. Oh, a lovely Mega Drive soundtrack too. There's a way of recharging your power, but I just can't remember what it is. Oh, there we go, there's a recharge pod there. There we go. Now, I don't have to just recharge it, both parts to my Meg, but definitely recharging the wheels bit. Recharging the robot? Yes, I can. Good. And we're all fixed. Fantastic. Right, let's kill 3 more of these gun turrets, and then there'll be a boss fight. Taking quite a bit of flak there. Just 1 gun turret left. And here comes the commander. Now people are running away because... Oh, what's going on there? They're stealing that person. Probably a princess going to a castle. There we go, there's quite a great big huge boss. Let's use the flamethrower on it. It's not dead yet. Quite chaotic, there's lots going on the screen. and getting control of your mech takes a little bit of getting used to. And the way that it floats around with its inertia and that. There we go. And it's toast. And there's a nice little vectographic intro-y bit, which we'll skip. Now this stage takes a bit more planning because you can find yourself quickly overwhelmed. It's like a bit of a maze. You can shoot these generators, which will turn off gun turrets, which is quite handy. Oh, it's a long way down. Oh yeah, and the water hurts. Because, you know, that's the thing. Shoot that, I'll take care of another gun turret. Maybe 2 gun turrets looking at it. Oh crap. Not going that way. I've got the extra weapon from up there, that's all I need. And once you're in this mode, if you press B, you can change your weapon. So the weapon I just picked up, I can now use. I need a recharge point soon. Things aren't going particularly well. That's fine. Remember these strange leech things that can't go in sunlight. Well, that's a bit unusual, but I can't remember if they slow you down or drain your energy, so I best just destroy them while I can. Oh crap! Oh yeah, 1 life as well. But you can continue. Might as well destroy this generator while I'm here. Just moving on a bit now. This bit is very impressive. That sort of scaling depth of field effect for Mega Drive is excellent. Really, really good stuff. Really, really surprising. Really good doing this, obviously with no extra chips or the use of a 32X or a Mega CD. Really good stuff. Really is a really good Mega Drive showcase for what it can do. So yes, Ranger X is excellent. If you can get yourself a copy, do. It's not cheap as far as I know. If you're looking for Japanese, it's called X-Ranza. Oh crap, giant centipede thing. But definitely worth tracking down. Highly recommend this. So next up we have Gran Turismo 2, which was a present for me in 1999, and it was the import version, which this is the import version. Gran Turismo 1, I played the import version and battled through it in Japanese. And couldn't wait for the second one. So when this came out, I pointed my nan to phone a company. It might have been Raven Games or what was that place up north? Console Concept? I can't remember. And bless my dear old nan, she phoned them and she ordered this for me for Christmas, which was lovely. So we're playing the arcade disc because we don't want to get stuck into a career mode. So we'll have a road race. Easy. We'll have that class A car. So what should we have? Corvette, Mustang, Lotus, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, whatever that is. Yeah, let's go over the Mazda. Oh, we can change the colour as well. Let's have a nice white one. Yes, okay. Tahiti Road, Midfield Raceway, High Speed Ring. Let's go for High Speed Ring. Haha! Funny. Now this game had an absolutely fantastic intro on the import version, which I'll put at the end of the video in its entirety, because the Western releases, they changed the music, they changed a lot of things. I was so used to the Japanese version with its cheesy Japanese rock. The intro on this is so good. So at the end of the video, have a look, see what you think. Let's see how bad I am at this these days. Now, obviously time's not been particularly kind to Gran Turismo, has it? It's not the photographic powerhouse it is nowadays. But for the time it was incredibly advanced. It did look so good, and to have realistic depictions of real life cars was amazing at the time. Yes, I am really sucking at this badly, even though I'm in first. I'm not taking those corners particularly well. Let's have a bit of outside view. This is one of those games that you can't really play on the outside view very well. And this is really the pinnacle of PlayStation 1 racing as far as a simulation went. So many games after this tried to be the next Gran Turismo, and so many failed. It wasn't until the likes of Forza, or to a lesser extent the Project Gotham games. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Where you got the same sort of feel. And Gran Turismo itself sadly became a bloated fat mess of a game, full of updates and mandatory installs and shit like that on the PlayStation 3. I've never played a PlayStation 4 Gran Turismo. I don't even know if there is one. I really didn't care, because Gran Turismo on the PS4 or on the PS3 was just such a pain. I just couldn't be bothered anymore. There we go, 2 laps on that. And the other glorious thing about Gran Turismo is the replays. They look absolutely fantastic. Switch between different cars. There's me behaving badly. And they do look really good. I mean, those are recognisable car models. Really, really good looking, pretty game. Really well made. Nicely flip between the different cars in the race to get a different view. Yeah, really good game. Worth tracking down. I would always pick the import version over the Western versions, but hey, that's down to my personal preference for cheesy Japanese rock more than anything else. So, Christmas 2003, maybe? Yes, brought me secret weapons over Normandy from my parents-in-laws, whatever you call them. Okay. So you have a nice selection of real-world aircraft. Quite nicely rendered on the Xbox. So, some nice aircraft. Some unusual aircraft. You can probably go on for ages and ages and look at all the different aircraft. So let's go back. Well, it appears that this save game I've completed the campaign, and it doesn't appear to want me to go back and play the campaign. So we're just going to have to do an instant action. So Dover Cliffs. And because, you know, we're historically accurate, we're going to use... Oh, shit. No, fuck it. Let's use an X-Wing in the Battle of Britain. Because being a LucasArts game, it's perfectly acceptable to fly around World War II in an X-Wing. I've forgotten that was a thing. Oh dear. We're flying against one enemy. This is not how well I was expecting to be doing right now. I was really going to pick something a little more contemporary. I was going to maybe pick one of their jet fighters like a Meteor or an ME-262, but no, let's have an X-Wing. Is there any more enemies out here, or is it just the one? I was hoping for fleets and fleets of planes to shoot down. Where is he? Is he up high? Is he down low? Who knows? There he is. Oh, that's right, when you're locked on something you can press the left trigger to keep an eye on where it is. Lovely. Alright, there's another one. And he felt a bit easy. Yep, getting the hang of this. World War II will never be the same. Well, I tell you what, let's skip back and we'll fly a real plane, shall we? So back in the real world, not really the real world, because we're flying a Mosquito against a hurricane over the Pacific Ocean. The skies aren't exactly swarming with aircraft. It's a shame I can't get into the missions to show those, but we've got some different views. We've got a time slowdown thing. Didn't know about that actually. I mean, it still looks pretty good for its time, considering. I mean, it doesn't look incredible, but it looks pretty good. It's a good fun arcadey shooter. Oh dear, a bit of damage there. Any more for any more? There we go, there's another hurricane. So if you want to change from things like Ace Combat or Deadly Skies, it's worth tracking down a copy of Secret Weapons Over Normandy. It is really cheap. I think I saw a copy in CEX for 50p. And this guy's proving to be a bit trickier than the others, but not for long. Yeah. Definitely worth tracking down and having a go on, and unlocking the X-Wing as well. I still can't believe that's in there. And lastly, this is the most recent Christmas present I'm featuring. This is Toho Genso Ronde Bullet Ballet. Yeah, there you go. This, as far as I know, is sort of similar to Senko no Ronde. So yeah. I've not played this. I actually unsealed this for this video. It's been sitting there on my shelf for a couple of years. Bought for me by my dear old mum. Again, Amazon lists, very handy. So I don't know really what to do. I'm just going to play arcade and see what happens. So you've got selectable characters. Of your very cute anime style. I'll go with the first one, I guess. And I have absolutely no idea what's going to be going on here. So if I remember correctly, Senko no Ronde had a strange sort of bullet hell shooter stroke one-on-one fighting games thing going on, so you're shooting against somebody else in a bullet hell style, but it's sort of like a one-on-one fighting game as well. So thing is, I'm looking at this and I'm trying to control it like a twin stick shooter by default, but it's and you get close enough, you can do some one-on-one damage. That's unusual. Okay, let's try that again. Oh wow. We appear to have a few different weapons, like those mines. And somehow I've managed to win the match. I'm not entirely sure how I've managed to do that. I'm the winner. Hey look, and there's the proof. I've never played this before. I got a trophy for it. Right, so moving on to round 2. Yeah, it's a weird mix of shooter and fighting game. It's very unusual. I saw those pirates probably did something, but I didn't get to them fast enough. I've got a charge meter at the top, which does some sort of special attack. I'm sure there's going to be more to this than just avoiding their fire, and I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. It just seems to be very, very bare bones. And again, I've won another match somehow. Very, very strange. So yeah, it's a bit of an unusual one, this. It does play a bit like Senko no Ronde, but I don't know, maybe I'm not remembering Senko no Ronde very well, but it seems to be more than this. This seems a bit bare bones. Maybe I should play Senko no Ronde sometime soon. PlayStation wants to update, of course. And I'll finish another. I really don't know what I'm doing, and I seem to be doing the right things, but it's very, very strange, isn't it? I'm going to have to play this a bit more to work out exactly what's going on, but seems nice enough, yeah. So what games did you get for Christmas back in the day? Comment below.
Yeah, subscribe or naff off.